Hello everybody, welcome back to FTB Plexiglass Mountain. Today we are going to be doing some more Britannia, about as much Britannia as I can handle. We're about at that point. So we're going to make some Terra Steel Nuggets. This is a new Terra Steel Nugget I made between episodes, because I've been building up mana in the background while I remember to go over there and give it some charcoal or coal blocks. What I want to do is I want to make an Elven Gateway Core. We only need one of these. And I'm going to want to make, we need mana pylons, which are going to need mana diamonds. So I actually should make some mana diamonds quick. Mana diamonds, or I guess I need diamonds for mana diamonds. So I'll make like 8 while I'm over there. That might be more than I need. It might be wasting a little bit of mana right now, but mana diamonds really aren't all that expensive in the grand scheme of things, so I could afford to waste just a little bit on some diamonds. So, boom. And what are we sitting at? It's actually not bad. I want to get this back up to about half full if I can before I do anything else. But, like I said, with everything chugging along as it is right now, I can't really, just kind of force it to do something else. I only got 7 diamonds, actually. I guess I missed 1. But that'll be fine. So we're going to I made the Elven Gateway Core, right? Yeah, so we want to make Natura pylons, which we're going to need these. Boom, boom. That uses up, well, okay, we need 2 Eyes of Ender as well, which are going to need Blaze Powder. This is going to use up all our Terra Steel that we have, other than the one I guess we have in the pedestal over there, but we want to use that for everything else. So we made that. We're gonna need 2 more mana pools. 2. That's good. We're gonna need living wood, which is different from living wood logs. So living wood, we're gonna need 8 of this. So 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be 9. So we should get another craft worth of this because we need to turn 3 of these into glimmering living wood. So 1, 2, 3. And then our goal is to get elf glass, which is going to be mana glass, which is glass in a mana pool. So let's just get some glass. I don't know how much we need to get elf glass, because we need this flask, which is going to be 3. So we get 3. This is probably a bit overkill. We'll try to make like 30 worth, I guess. 30 elf glass sounds pretty good to me. How much? Oh, shoot. How much mana do be in here right now? Probably enough for a good few conversions. Okay, good. And we won't worry about that. And it looks like we are out of fuel again, so roar, my babies, roar. I do need to get more fuel for these guys because, well, again, not all of them are technically going to the same spot. I guess like some of them meet different times and stuff, and it's really weird. Like, you guys should be up that little bit that's right there. That's like that little bit that's left. Go ahead. Come on. Sometimes it is weird sometimes where like they don't like all it like to do it because I'm like on the max or something like that. It's really weird. I don't know if it's a glitch or what it is, but like these guys could also eat it and they're not. They're just deciding not to eat it. So sometimes they gotta break and replace them and they'll do it. It's like, yeah, you're not doing it. I'm afraid the second I break you, you're gonna decide. Oh no, now it's time to to do stuff. So we'll do like that. And give it some fuel, and then they might actually read it this time. Yeah, they did. They registered it. Some of them, at least. So, yeah, okay, cool. So we gotta get this up to about half, and then we'll be good. So, meanwhile, we're gonna build this little structure. So we're gonna do that. That. Then I guess do that. I can break this, right? If not, it's gonna be a little sad day. No, okay, we can. And we're gonna put down you there. Gonna put down this there, that there. Gonna break this again, right? Gonna do that and do that. Actually, that shouldn't have been like that. That should have been one of these. One of these, and one of these. So, you might be asking, well, what are we making? And I'm going to tell you, we're making a portal to Alfheim. It is kind of just really helpful to have one of these in Britannia for higher level stuff. And we actually need Alf Glass as well, which is why we're kind of doing this, because to get Alf Glass, you need a portal to Alfheim. We throw in some mana glass, and that'll give us back some Alf Glass. So yeah. Cool. So we got to fill these up about quarter way with mana. That's why we're going to get this one up to half full, because I'm going to throw this everything in a mana pool, and then we're just going to transfer it over here, and then we'll activate this, and we'll send stuff through Alpine. We'll give them our Britannia book, because they'll be like, yeah, sure. Elementium, I think we can get from them, which is you give them some mana steel, and they'll give you back, or they'll give you some mana, not mana steel. You give them some mana iron or whatever it is, and they'll give you back some Elementium to get mana steel. Or Elementium is in here. Elven trade 2 mana steel. They give you back an Elementium. But we do want the trades themselves cost very little, but to open it up it does cost quite a bit of mana. So yes, we just have to get that first before we can be really ready to open this up. In the meanwhile, we should probably do something else, because there's a lot that goes into getting this Tesseracted Plexiglass. I guess it's more of this, mixture thing. So this should be easy enough. Sheet of plexiglass. I'm trying to figure out where this comes from. I'm assuming that the sheet of plexiglass itself is coming from, it looks like it just comes from plexiglass, but it's a really annoying recipe because it doesn't like to say where. So I'm assuming it comes from clear plexiglass, but that's not have a good recipe. So I'm assuming it's not from there. I'm assuming it's from casting molten plexiglass then. It has to be. Or no, can't be. So it's casting it. Okay. So we need to get molten plexiglass, which seems to be a melting of plexiglass, or an alloying of liquid sodium and creosote oil, or plant oil, seed oil, or tree oil. Best one's probably for us right now is creosote, which liquid sodium comes from I don't want to do that. Okay, so yeah, plexiglass comes from this alloying of... So liquid sodium comes from a this with sodium. I don't want that, which isn't a bad recipe. But how do we get sodium? Right? I want to add sodium to my list, right? So yeah, sodium. How do we get you? You seem to be electrolyte separator, okay, of brine, right? And brine is done in the thermal evaporation chamber, which needs these guys. Okay. We can do this. And that's going to need just water, which we can get from a sink or from a thermal, whatever. Okay, cool. We can do this. We did this in Direwolf. It's not going to be a long process. It's going to be a tedious process where I have to craft a few things. So I'm going to show you the recipes, and then I'm just going to craft them because it's going to take a little bit. So we're going to need a few of those. Going to need a few advanced control circuits. Actually, we only need one of these. We're going to need at least 2 per evaporation chamber per whole entire multi-block. And then we need just the rest of them are going to be this. And then we're also going to probably get these work off solar panels. So we're going to get advanced solar, because we could do the heat thing, but this is probably going to be easier for us. So they're going to cost solar generators. They're going to cost us those, but they're easy to make. So we need 4 of those, and then we'll make this, and then I'll come back and we'll go the rest of this process, and hopefully in the meantime we'll get the stuff for the Alph glass. Okay, so we're gonna make the thermal evaporation chamber plant, whatever you want to call it now. We're gonna do it out here because technically it doesn't need power, so it can go anywhere. I guess we'll do it over here. So we're gonna need, probably should put it in the ground 1 block. I made this back in Direwolf, which was 2 packs ago, and the pack that was in between it only lasted a week. So I don't quite remember what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out as we go. So this layer should have then this controller, have an input and an output on each side. Do that. Make one of those, and then I think the next layer up is like this. Yes, and then we put down you guys here. Now we could also do the thermal heat thing, but we're just going to do this because we don't really need more than what we have. Also, we made a sink. A sink's really easy to make. What we should really do, though, is we should also get a basic, fluid pipe. What are they called? Basic mechanical pipe. That's all we need for this, because the sink produces so much water that this pipe will be able to keep up with it. This thing can't eat that much water. But what we're going to do is we're going to take you and do that, and this is going to get water in it, and it's already going to start producing brine from water, because all it needs is heat, not power. So, this is already off the list. So we got brine. We're going to throw that into an electrolytic separator, which is going to need power. And that is going to require us to, that's going to need power. So we're actually going to get our energy cell. Right, where is it? I know we have it. It's dimensional, not energy. Right, we're going to grab that. We're going to make ourselves one of these. This is going to be the hardest part, because it's actually going to need osmium, gold, and iron dust. So, osmium. Is it 2 osmium? It's 2 osmium? Yeah. Gold. Oh. Gold. And iron. I'm going to throw that into a crusher. Crusher, you work. We'll just give it a little bit of a encouragement to go a little bit faster. And then we're going to get our advanced whatevers and who's and what's it's while we're out there. So, okay, cool. So, get our electrolytic core, or the electrolytic separator, boom. And then, boom. Okay, we're going to need chemical tanks. I need at least 2 basic ones. 1, 2. Oh, that's good. And then we're going to need, okay, we're going to need basic, this, just grabbing everything that I can think of. Actually, we're going to want these, a set of those at least. And let's get our advanced power cables. I have another magnetic dynamo that I forgot to hook up. I don't know why I didn't ever hook it up, but I forgot to. Okay, cool. Then, yeah, so that's gonna give us the good stuff. Let's go. Let's get this going. So, you are going to output from this side, right? Electrolytic separator. The thing is with this is that we're not going to have a lot of sides for power on this. So I think we're going to do is we're going to do out. And we're going to do it from the bottom. Oh, wait, shoot. I guess we can do... Then how are we going to get do it like this, actually. This works. Out. And then we don't really even have to worry about power cables. And if I want to expand this line out, which I think I'm going to have to here in a moment, I'll just do it underneath. Like in the ground. Okay, cool. So, I'm going to have a basic chemical tank here, and here, and we're going to take our U. We're going to do extract there, throw it in there, and that's going to be producing brine, sodium, and chlorine. So, sodium comes out here, I think, actually, right? And chlorine comes out here. Good. But we want to turn this sodium, okay, to get molten plexiglass, right? To alloy, we need liquid sodium, which is, what are you? You're just sodium? So to get liquid sodium comes from taking sodium in a rotary concentrator and turning it into a liquid. Okay, that's what the step's for. So what I might want to do is I might want to actually say, hold on a minute with our gases. I want that to be output 2, and I want that output 1, output 2, right? So now, I switch these. So sodium comes out on this side. Chlorine comes out on this side, right? So now, it should be filling up with sodium. It should be filling up with chlorine. It's cool. This might gum up about, because it does have to dump excess and stuff, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So rotary condensator is actually a really easy block to make, which means I actually might not even need to use gas tubes here with how I have this currently going. So rotary condensator, we're going to need an energy tablet, going to need a empty fluid tank, going to need an empty basic chemical tank, and make me that. Cool. Gotta put power in it and stuff still, but cool. Boom. Where'd you go? You're boss. I guess you're not really boss, but you're, you know, like you're a champion. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is we'll put down here, rotary condensator, and what we'll do is we'll Do that. Technically, excuse me. Technically, I don't have to set this to insert, but I like doing that, just so I have a visual indication of what's going on, because power will go into even if it's not on insert. So, okay, cool. Now, what you're doing is you're taking sodium, right? So if I go to alloying liquid sodium, I'm concentrating, which is, this is the right direction, which means I need to take in gases on, no, I need to input on that side. So I need, yeah, input. These should all be output. Or wait, no, that should all be whatever. I'm going to do output on that side, actually. What I'm also going to do is on you. You're only outputting on the front. I want to turn all these sides, I think, except for this side, to output. Then you're getting sodium that's getting turned into liquid sodium. Good. Then, so I can get rid of that and that. So then you are literally just going into a melter, I guess. Actually, we can't even. No, wait. We can't alloy in a melter. We have to do it in an actual smelter. So we need to make a smeltery, which I was trying to avoid making the series. Which we can just do with lava, I guess. Yeah, lava and creosote. So I could probably do exceed oil or something in the future, but for now, creosote's our best bet, which is fine. So I might actually. I gotta figure out how I want to do it. I did this over here because I think we can get creosote. Just for my, to pique my imagination, we could do creosote, right? From, okay, this is the one we want. And here we can do wood to get creosote. Yeah, it's a very small amount as compared to coal. But, at least it's an option. We get charcoal out of it. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I'm not quite sure. Okay. Well, anyway, didn't mean to do that. Anyways, I did clear stuff out in here just to show you guys I did that. Okay, so we have most of the smeltery components here, but we're just going to remake a lot of them. We can reuse this faucet. We can do this. What I did was, I think I showed you guys I make seared whatever early in the series, but seared brick is just from grout. Grout's just clay, sand, and gravel. So we're going to make like a 4x4 smeltery, so we're going to need a controller, which again, actually need a heater. I forgot about this part. We're going to need to take copper. And we're going to need to take 4 copper, actually, in particular. And we're going to actually need to take a little bit of coal, because we have seared heater on this guy, right? Take some of that, yep. Well, actually, we have some coal in there, surprisingly. I was going to say, why did the power go out on that for a second? That was weird. What we're going to do is we're going to take this. Got to throw you in there. I'm actually going to speed that up a little bit and do that. And we can just dump that onto the heater. Oh, you know what? It's not the heater anymore. It was the heater for a while. Now it's just actually, I think it's just brick. So, take a brick. And we're going to do that and do that. Okay, cool. And done. We got our smelter controller. Nice, nice, nice. We're going to need drains, I believe. Yeah, so let's make some drains. I don't know if it's 2. It's gonna be 2. I think we need. Do we need chutes as well? What are the chutes? The chutes are smeltery, item input and output, and then this is foundry. Yeah, I don't think we need chutes. Drains is fluid input and output. So we're gonna be inputting in. We're gonna be inputting in sodium and creosote. So we're actually gonna need a 3rd one. Maybe we might need 3. We'll err on the side of caution. And then we're going to need, I guess, so plexiglass comes out in the form of, can I cast it right to a block? I guess I can't. I can cast it to, oh, I can cast it to a plate, though, so I think if we have, right? No, we can't. What are these plexiglass plates we're seeing here, then? Right, sheet. Comes out, molten plexiglass into a small gold. Yeah, so we can't do that. So we'll do it like this. We'll get one of those. So we can do this. Okay, with molten plexiglass. So we'll do that. We're probably going to want copper can then. Copper can. And we're probably going to have a drain of the filter kind, right? So drain. what's the one with cobalt? It's a drain, seared, one of these things. Yeah, we want one of these. Seared duct. I guess the rest is just brick we want, right? Brick. We don't need a big smeltery either. We just need one that is functionable. I think we have enough here. Make it a solid 16, and we should have enough here. I think. So it's gonna need an ingot of gold. And we have that spare iron plate. Still that accidentally made at some point? Yes, I do. Can I throw you in there? You there. Okay, and we'll do that. To get this. Oh, we're gonna need a seared tank. Tank. Of the seared variety. Seared ingot tank. No. Seared fuel tank. None of those. We're also gonna need an ender tank then. Ender tank to put stuff into it. So we're gonna want this one with the that. Can I get wool and red dye? Wool. And then we have red. Red dye. I don't know if we do, but we have so many poppies that it would be ridiculous to think that we don't. So let's just do this. And do that. And give us that. Okay, cool. Okay. So we should be able to get sheets of plexiglass. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a drawer. Not trim. Give me the drawer. That should theoretically be all we need, other than maybe... Yeah, no, that should work. Maybe a hopper. Maybe a hopper. Maybe. Just... I'll get it just in case. Hopper. I'm thinking, like, what can go wrong here? And hopper seems like something that would definitely help here if things start to go a little wrong. Okay, cool. So, liquid sodium. So plexiglass, if I remember correctly, is alloy of liquid sodium and creosote oil. Okay, so what we want to do let's do, yeah, we're only gonna make a 2x2. This is not enough room for a very big smeltery. Okay, so we're gonna have that there, we're gonna have our tank there. What we gotta do is we gotta have you there. And if we want to do fluid of any kind, we gotta do it in that little small of a space. Okay, cool. So where is that? Okay, cool. We might actually end up needing more of these. So gonna put down one of you there for you. Should put down one of you here, I guess, for you for the creosote. So that's sodium, that's creosote. What else comes? Oh, we need the output. That's going to be this. Which, just for purposes to make my life easier right now, we're going to do that for. And then I guess we'll do that. We'll do this just temporarily. This is like the manual, I guess, what we're going to have here. Which isn't going to be manual at all by the time I'm done with it. But just to get things started, I need this to be manual. So yeah, we're going to need definitely just a few more basic whatever pipes. So basic mechanical pipes. Okay, cool. Let's grab our creosote tank, because we have that. It's somewhere here still. Yep. Now, I hope it's not the case with these pipes that, because I have not used immersive pipes that, like, they're like the create pipes where they start spilling stuff into the world. That'd be really annoying if they were. If they don't have something below them. It looks like it closed itself off, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take you. We're going to take you. And now we're going to take you. So your fluids, clear side config, I want you to eject at the top. And I want you to pull out there, put into there. So now we should be seeing a smelter that's full of liquid sodium. That's not what I wanted. Shoot, I didn't think about how much I can keep in there. So we actually need to add more layers to the smeltery quickly. So let's grab, I didn't think all of it was going to go in there that quickly was the problem. I thought it was going to be a little bit slower than that, but I guess I underestimated the speed at which the mechanism pipes transfer stuff. So, boop. That's 2 more layers. What I should probably do is just for... Come on. Just for my own sanity, what I should do is I'll disconnect the mechanism pipe first. So I will set this to no connection, right? So what's going to end up happening is going in first is going to have to be the immersive creosote oil, right? So, yeah, you end up having to go in there, right? So the creosote had to go in there, which means plexiglass is in there, which means... Cool. So we're getting plexiglass in there, which I actually kind of want to do this with. So we're going to do that, that. So that's that done and over with forever. That's going to be the only thing that comes out of here. Going into, I guess, actually what we should do is just... we'll do that there, that there, that there, that there, and we'll do a basic mechanical pipe, and we will boop boop into there, and then that's perfect. Quantify key, do that. What I should probably also do, just for sanity's sake, is we will do a flint downgrade, right? Well, so that's only ever going to be making a stack, because, yeah, downgrade, give me that. And that's going to stop the smelter from getting gummed up, as long as we keep creosote in stock. So, you can only ever make up to 64, actually, I guess, like, more, because of that. But hopefully that, yeah, I think we've run out of sodium in there now. It's going to be a hard balancing act to make sure this is getting the right amount of everything, but cool, we got that. So we got the plexiglass. The off glass is the next goal. I don't know how much of this we have over here right now. This might be another issue going on over here completely. Take some coal. How much do we got in... That was loud. What do we got in here? Almost half, which means we can take out our mana... Whatever. We just gotta wait for this to go up to half. And when this goes up to half, we can do the thing with that opening up and then get ourselves some good old mana glass and stuff. Or some, I guess, whatever the other version is that we needed. Elf glass. Okay, so you can change the direction of the mana pool by just shift right-clicking on it. So we're moving all the mana in the pool into our tablet. We actually want to keep it back a little bit. So we're going to have to be careful with that when we go the other way. So all the mana in this pool is going into our tablet. Give it a second. It does take a while for mana to transfer, so it's worth, you know, it takes a little bit of time, but it's worthwhile doing it this way instead of waiting. I don't know if it's just getting that much mana. Oh, this is full. Okay, that's why I was gonna be like, that's weird. Which direction are you going? Okay, so you're going into there. Which I actually want to wait until you get to about to the quarter-way mark, and then I'll go pick up my mana tablet, and then we'll, you know, continue. So when you're at about the quarter-way mark, maybe a little bit over, just a little bit over, because again. Okay, so you're just, maybe just a tiny bit more. Yeah, that's good. Now we're going to throw you back in there. You're going to get a little bit more that's left over in there, because we were full. We're going to throw you in there, and then we should see that this should be going. Get around quarter, maybe a little bit over. And this is all our mana right now, so this is a lot, but it's just fine. Don't tell me we somehow ran out just before. Please. Give me that little bit. Every last drop counts. We might be a little... Yeah, we're not quite at half. We're like the smallest amount of a bar underneath it, which is... Ay caramba. Ever so slightly annoying. Okay, well, this might be enough. Let's put this over. I don't know if we need exactly how much, so we should probably just be safe and err on the side of caution, because I gave this a little bit extra. I mean, I could do this, right, and then do and then hope. Yeah, so I'll do that, and then give me that back quick. And then hopefully there's just enough left over in there that we can... No, you aren't able to pick it up quick enough. So I guess we're kind of in the pooper right now, where if we want to get anything into this guy... I mean, we're at half now. I think we're a little bit over. I probably could actually do this now. So it's gonna pull out of those mana pools. It's gonna pull out a lot. Actually, it pulled a lot more out of this one than it pulled out of this one. Which is fine. Which now means if I throw my mana glass in there, we should be getting back Alpha Glass. Heck yeah. Oh, we're still getting more back. Don't tell me we ran out of mana. Did we not? Some of it come out the other side, maybe? Oh yeah, some of it came out on this side too. A collision of entities and stuff. I can also go get some mana, steel, and get back some elementium. 36 would be good to elementium seeds, so... mana... So once we get 36, we don't need to worry anymore. I don't know if, we're gonna have enough mana for this, but we can hope. We can hope. I wish there was kind of a way to get the mana back out of Mana Steel, because it'd be pretty neat. Okay, we're actually going to throw in our Lexic Britannia, too, because that gets us back the better Lexic Britannia, and then we're going to... Okay, it disappeared for a second, I was scared. And we should definitely have enough mana to throw in some of that. But you know what, we're actually going to need double that, because it's 2 mana Steel for 1 Elementium, so... Yeah, the greedy elves on the other side wanted a little bit extra. It's fine. It's fine, I understand. Our resources are rare to them, and, well, their resources are even rare to us, so... It's real hot commodity. Right, yeah, we have quite a bit of... So that should be about 18. We should throw in about a little bit more. We should be getting back a little bit more. And is that 36? That is 36, so we can make seeds for it. Heck yeah! That's what we call progress. We didn't need the Elementium, but I figured we'd get that in the meantime. We're actually here for the Alpha Glass. The next step in this plastic is plastic sheets and HDPE pellets. This is going to be a little bit of a different process. This isn't terribly hard to do, but we're going to do the pneumaticraft stuff first. I think, though, this is a really good place to end off this episode, because this is the first half of getting the Tesseracted Plexiglass, because the other half is arguably harder. We need to pump oil and stuff. The last piece isn't that bad, but the other half of this is kind of like the beginning of this episode where we had to wait a while for Britannia and stuff, so it's just going to be a little bit more time. I'm going to break this up into 2 parts. Part 1 is going to be the first half of Tesseracted Plexiglass. The second half is going to be the second half of Tesseracted Plexiglass. So you guys are going to have to look forward to the second half. Comes out tomorrow, I guess, because, I release it daily. So until then, guys, like, subscribe, comment, do all that cool stuff, and I'm out. Bye, guys!